Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And this is your fan requested Friday matchup comparison where you, the viewer, vote on the matchup you want to see. This is a four-way comparison, guys. Samson Dauda, Hunter Labrada, Big Andrew Jacked, and the shorter Derek Lunsford at the end. Which one of these guys will get into the top six? Now, what does that mean? I did a four-way comparison between Bonac, Nick Walker, Hattie Shupin, Brandon Curry, because I feel all those guys will make up the top five. But I left all these guys out. Any one of these guys could get into that pack. So I figured I would do this comparison, and whoever wins, that guy will get into the top six. And once you're in that top six, obviously you can vary. This pose right here, Andrew Jacked is walking away with it for sure. Midsection, take your pick. Wheels. Very hard to size these four-way comparison two guys. So if I missize this or you think I did, I'm sorry. Hey. Hunter Labrada, is he getting last place here? Because Samson Dauda, he looks good beside him. Midsection better. Derek Lunsford really shines. You see that? Condition-wise, might even be the winner. But yeah, definitely a take-home for Big Jacked. Go to the front lat spread. Go through these shots. You got to kind of do these fast enough. Hunter Labrada, not faring very well at all after the first two shots. Keep in mind, maybe not his strongest poses. Not bad in the front double. But this one here, he's maybe getting last. Could be debatable between him and Derek Lunsford, of course. Now, I see Samson Dauda challenging Big Andrew Jacked here for a first place. And that's after the first two shots. And most certainly, Samson is losing those two shots. Andrew Jacked is something else, guys. And hey, I am a huge supporter of Samson Dauda. He's going to look better than that. Everybody here is going to look better than these versions. Well, maybe not Jacked. If anybody's going to look the same, or maybe even hope to look the same, would be Andrew Jacked. Everybody else had better improve. Turn to the side here. Again, sizing, very difficult. Andrew Jacked, he's the tallest, plus he's standing the tallest. His lag is the straightest. Samson Dauda, going pretty straight-legged too, and he's the second tallest. So it's going to distort heights. And Hunter Labrada, he's the shortest between the three. Obviously, Lunsford's the shortest out of the four. But yeah, you can see his far leg. He's bending even further down. He looks so thick. So stout. So stout does Hunter Labrada. I think Samson Dauda winning in the wheels. Probably the judges would give this to Jacked. In a lineup, your Derek Lunsford kind of gets lost. Does he not? Big man's chest. Maybe actually Derek. Condition-wise, he's your winner. I'm telling you that right now. And like I said, big man's chest too. Go to the next side shot. And it is close, guys. Close out of all the, both the side shots. Hunter, he's getting a win in this one. And it is very important to dominate shots in a lineup. Like your Andrew Jacked. He won the first two shots. Dominantly. So it's like he's safe, right? So he can give up a couple of shots. He doesn't look bad in this one. Samson might be getting an edge over him. And poor Derek Lunsford. Is he going to get lost in the pack? He's the most conditioned. So if he throws on more size or enough size, he's going to be bigger, obviously, than the 212. But is it going to be enough? If he does maintain his conditioning, I could see him actually squeaking a win out of a normally fourth place shot in a four-way comparison. I'm going to have to review all of these shots. Turn around for the back developments we don't have all day. Hunter Labrada gets criticized for his back. He lacks that lower lat insertions. I'll tell you that right now. For sure. He lacks... I don't know, three-dimensional thickness, muscle separation too. But he has a big, thick, wide back. It's a huge back. Samson, pretty good too. Is he beating Hunter? Hunter very stout as far as the legs are concerned, glutes. He's just a big, thick, horse of a man. And calves, too. Andrew Jacked, I'll give it to him over Samson. Maybe. Yeah, Samson, he can battle back with those hamstrings, too. If you watch video footage of him posing. Derek, again, guys, he is easily the most conditioned guy here. You could flip a coin. Anybody here could actually could win this one. Go to the rear double. I see Samson and Andrew Jacked. They're maybe first and second in this one. And then there's Derek Lunsford. If you want to look at just size alone, he's fourth. If you want to really take a close look, detail, lat insertions, muscle separation, condition, Derek Lunsford, he's number one here. If it's the whole package, size, presentation, nice lat insertions, I do, in fact, like Andrew Jacked. He's a strong guy in this pose. Oh, man. 4 ways. Derek Lunsford, for his height, he looks like he's the widest guy out there. What a tough decision, guys. Go to the abs and thigh and yet another walk-away shot. And I mean, walk away. Samson, Dauda looks good in this one. Hunter is actually pretty conditioned in this one. Derek Lunsford, he's aesthetic, but he doesn't look any more ripped, more shredded, more peeled than any of the other guys. He really does in some of the shots. In the glutes, hamstrings, things of that nature. Lunsford is by far lowest body fat percentage out of these guys. I would say. But a little bit evens out in the front. I gotta tell you guys right now, personally, I think Andrew Jacked may have the most dominant abs and thigh of all time. Maybe not the prettiest. You have your Sean Rays, your Lee Priest. Don't forget Lee Priest, mate. Hey, no worries. Watch out for the drop bears. Yeah, but, I mean, a competition, quads. Sean Roden was good, too. May he rest in peace in this shot. Yeah, what can you say, guys? And in the most muscular, with no real dominant person in this shot here, you're going to have to go with size, and you're going to have to go with Andrew Jacked. Lunsford really is the most conditioned from the glutes. Maybe the point of view, the quad separation. I don't know. Samson's up there pretty too. I get some applesauce. Yeah. Samson, maybe a little too narrow in the hands clasped. I like the other shots that he does. Andrew, he's a blanket. It seems to be blanket time. Not a fan of the way Hunter Labrada is hitting this one. Not bad, I guess. I don't know. It's the exact same way as Derek Lunsford. So you're probably going to go with the bigger man. So Lunsford, pack on a lot of size. And honestly, guys, with his condition, he could have actually won this entire matchup. But, of course, it's just a picture comparison, guys. Not meant to upset anybody. But I actually have Hunter Labrada, believe it or not. No, not winning this one. So don't be too upset. He's actually placing 4th in this lineup. Believe it or not, guys. Wow. So yeah, I might not agree with that. I believe that he actually may defeat all of these guys come Olympia time. Ahead of him is Derek Lunsford. That could happen, with more condition, things of that nature. Really did good in those back shots, I think, Derek Lunsford. And I really had to go back and take a fine look at every single pose. A luxury that the judges may not have, so a smaller guy can get lost in the pack. So look for Lunsford maybe to get out of that top 6. And Samson Dauda, he almost won this competition. He almost won. Well, I'll be honest with you guys. He was closer to the other 3. The 3 were actually very close. Samson Dauda, Hunter Labrada, Derek Lunsford. Could have tweaked either one of the poses a certain way. And, and there was a lot of shots where I didn't really have my whole heart in it, of course. But I think it's clear. Your winner is Big Andrew Jacked. He is that good. He is that dominant. So yeah, Andrew Jacked, top 6, Mr. Olympia. And if you're talking top 6, you have to compare him with Bonac, your Nick Walkers, and Brandon Curry. Patty Shupin, things of that nature, and then Big Ramy. I mean, come on. We'll say 6 would be an awesome spot for him, considering Hunter Labrada, he has to get in there. He's going to be so much more improved, though. So that right there, this is a very good version of Andrew Jack. And the other 3 guys, you're not even going to recognize them. Every one of them are going to be 100% different. Hey, Andrew Jack, he'd be good to get this version. This version here, this is top 6 Olympia, I would say. But man, especially Samson Dauda, but especially Hunter Labrada, but especially Derek Lunsford is going to be transformed, all 3 of those guys. So if anybody has an advantage in this one, it would be your winner, Andrew Jack. I still say you probably win anyway. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That's Fan Requested Friday for you. Have a great one.